Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you an awesome squad builder on FIFA 16 that costs around 125k to 150k depending on what console you're on. But before we begin, if you could just drop a like on this video, it would help so much just to show me that I'm making good content and you want to see more basically. So starting off in goal, I've got Handanovic, the Inter Milan goalkeeper. If I can actually spell his name correctly, there we go, there he is. Handanovic, as you can see, 87 diving, 87 reflexes, 81 handling and 87 positioning. So really good stats for a keeper that costs like 1.5k, absolutely crazy. Really good player, really good shot stopper, and definitely a player you should put in your team. As for my centre backs, on the right hand side I've got an informed player which is Rudiger, the German centre back who plays for, I think he might be spelled with an E actually, oh yeah there we go, with an E. He plays for Roma, as you can see, German centre-back, 81 pace, 81 defending and 81 physical are his standout stats. This guy is very fast, you know, with that 81 pace, and his defending and physical stats are also very solid. And overall, he's a really good centre-back, he's very tall, and he plays very well with Miranda on the left-hand side. I use his upgraded card because, you know, it's not that much more, or even on here it says it's less than his downgraded card, which is kind of weird. But overall, this guy is absolutely amazing. He links up very well with Rudiger, as you can see, because they're both from that Syria. And overall, two really solid centre-backs. You know, Miranda's fairly pacey. He's got really good defending stats, decent physical stats as well. And overall, really good centre-backs. As for the right back, I have got Diekmeyer. I'm not really sure how you pronounce this guy's name. It's pretty hard to spell as well, to be honest. But this guy is an absolute beast. You know, he's got 88 pace, 71 defending and 74 physical. So pretty good stats. Obviously it's not as good as some right backs who have those really good all-round stats, but this guy is very fast, decent defending and physical stats as well, so that's the main sort of things you'd want from your right and left backs. And then as for my left back, I've got Tremolinas. I'm sure most of you have used this guy. As you can see, he's got really good all-round stats, 85 pace, so he's very fast, 78 dribbling, 77 defending, 74 physical and 79 passing. So all in all, really good left back. You know, he's got really good all-round stats and is a very beastly player. As for the centre midfielder on the left hand side, I've gone with Krychowiak, his inform card. This guy is absolutely amazing in the middle. You know, he's got 72 pace, so he's not the quickest of players. 72 passing as well, which isn't brilliant, but his 84 defending and 88 physical make up for that so much. You know, he's more of a defensive player in that midfield. He'll stay back a little bit more, just cover the back four basically, and just sort of win the headers. You know, getting the tackles in there. Break up play and then sort of give it to the midfielders or attackers to start the attacks basically. And overall, this guy's an absolute beast. You know, he does very well in that centre midfield role. And as for my centre defensive midfielder, another player who's fairly similar, I've gone with Medel. I absolutely love this guy on FIFA 16. He feels so overpowered. You know, his stats feel a load better than what they suggest on his card. 76 pace, which I'd probably agree with. You know, he feels pretty quick. 79 defending, which is very good, 89 physical, which is amazing for a guy that's like 5'8" or something. I think he's pretty small, but this guy's an absolute beast in that CDM role. You know, he breaks up play, he wins the ball back and then he gives it to the attackers and starts attacks really well. And overall, really good centre defensive midfielder for like 800 coins. And then on the right hand side, one of the best all-round centre midfielders in the game, which is Arturo Vidal. This guy is absolutely amazing. You know, as you can see from his stats, he's got his lowest stat is 77, which is his pace, which is amazing. You know, he's got that 77 pace, 81 dribbling, 79 shooting, 80 passing, 83 defending, and 83 physical. So defensively, this guy is really good, and even going forward, this guy is amazing as well. He's got that high work rates, so he's up and down the pitch all game. And even going forward, his long shots are like amazing. Definitely try them out if you're in and around the box with this guy. As for my right winger, I've gone with a player who is very fast. He's got that 5-star skill moves, and that is Douglas Costa, his upgraded card. Costs around 15,000 coins, so he's not that expensive, but as you can see from his stats, he's an amazing player. He's got that 91 pace and 86 dribbling, so he's absolutely rapid on the ball, this guy. He's got 77 shooting as well and 79 passing, so all in all, a really good, well-rounded right winger and an absolute beast in FIFA 16. Gets that nice link up with Arturo Vidal as well, because they both play for Bayern Munich. Then as for my centre forward, I've gone with one of my favourite players in FIFA 16, especially like one of my favourite strikers for sure. This guy is an absolute beast, you know, Gamero. I've done a player review of this guy because of how good he was for me, and I thought I'd put him into this squad because he fits nicely into it, as you can see. He also works very well in that centre forward role, just because you can use his passing a little bit more when you're playing him in centre forward, just because he can supply the right winger and left winger with that 85 passing, which is very helpful. And also his long shots as well. He's going to get a lot of chances to do long shots in this position, and with that 89 shooting, he's going to find the back of the net most of the time. And yeah, all in all, really good centre forward. And links up nicely with my left winger, which is Connor Plianka. I'm sure most of you have used this guy. Another player that I need to learn how to spell. There we go, Connor Plianka. This guy is amazing again. He's got that 92 pace, 84 dribbling, so he's really quick on the ball. 77 shooting and 80 passing. Very similar player to Douglas Costa. Obviously a little bit taller, I think, this guy, but an absolute beast nevertheless. Both my right winger and left winger are very fast players, as you can see from their stats. And then we've got Gamero in the middle there with his really good passing, really good all-round stats, and will get you loads of goals, that front three. Then we've got this midfield that is very solid, as you can see, all defensive. They're all very good defensively. And then we've got Vidal in there, he likes to get forward a little bit more, out of the three. Then as for the back four, very solid, very quick left back and right back, and then very solid and even quite fast centre backs as well. But yeah, as you can see, this team costs about 127k on PS4 and only 100k on Xbox One actually, so it's actually a pretty cheap team, and overall an absolute beast of a team. Definitely pick it up if you have the coins. So yeah, that's today's video, guys. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next video.